Hello, welcome to Online Tutor USA. Today we have a question before us. This is a CT question. I mean SAT prep test. So now they have there's a exponent like algebra. So they have this before us like they said suppose let me get my red pen. This says suppose m equals 3 times 8 to the negative power 2 and n equals 5 times a to negative power of 2, right? So what is the value of n minus n? So they both have the same power, negative 2, right? So what is the value of m minus n? So that is the question they're asking us right now. So how do we do this? So we have a right here, we have a aesthetic mark. We have aesthetic mark here because I'm saying this to my fans all over the world because here in America, this is what we use. And I know from other parts of the country, like from other parts of the world, they use multiplication sign, okay? So where I'm coming from, in my country, this is what we use multiplication sign, okay? But here in America, we use asterisk sign. So the reason we use that is because sometimes when you're having advanced algebra, where you have a lot of x, like 3x times 6 x or whatever. Okay, I'm just using this as illustration. So some people get confused when they have a x and the multiplication sign. So most of the time they can't really distinguish between these two. So because of that, I believe that's why they came up with this aesthetic mag to avoid confusion, okay? So that's why we have that in America system, okay? But all over the world, they use multiplication sign, okay? So, but for the sake of this, I know a lot of people are gonna be watching this, not just people in America only. So I'm gonna be using multiplication sign, okay? I've been explained this, so now I understand people outside America and people in America, they both understand the reason why we are using this, okay? So we shall proceed. So let's go. I'm going to wipe this. Oh, I'm taking this up. All right. So I'm getting my black pen back. Okay. So by my solution, I have 3 times, okay, 8 to the power of -2 minus, because now I think I have to say n minus n. Okay. So by doing that, I'm going to be having 3 times 8 to -2 to the raised to power -2 minus n. I don't have to put that n anymore. Sorry about that. We have 5, and that's the other part of it. 5 times 8 raised to power of -2. Excuse me, -2. So how do we do this? Whenever you are faced with this kind of question, whereby you're having a negative exponents, whenever you're having a negative exponent, negative whatever. So whenever you're having a negative exponent like this, what you simply do by this illustration, this negative only, the negative itself is going to automatically change to 1 all over 1 and a bar. This right here is called bar. Okay, bar is called bar. Okay, so 1 over, right? then you're going to put the 8 right there, whatever number it is, you're going to put the 8 and you're going to put the 2. The 2 is not going to be positive right now. Before it was negative, now it's going to be positive, okay? So that is how it goes. This illustration, never forget it. Whatever algebra you're doing, whenever you come across something like this, that is what you do. It's a law. Whenever it happens like that, that is what you do. Don't waste any time, okay? So these are some of the hints or some of the secret mathematical secrets I'm giving to you. Math is full of secrets, okay? Once you know the secret, you can cross any river, okay? So let's proceed. Now I'm going to be having, and whenever that happens, whatever that is multiplying that 8 or that base, that number before, is going to automatically be multiplying the 1 all over, okay? That's as we show here, as I'm going to show you right here, we're going to be having 3 times 1 over 8 to the 2 power, okay? Minus, don't forget the minus 5 times 1 over 8 to the 2 power. Now they're not positive, okay? So that is what we have right now. So I'm gonna demarcate this. So where do we go from here? I'm gonna be having 3, because 3 times 1 is going to be 3, right? Right? So that is what I'm going to be doing right here. I'm going to be having 3 times 1 is already 3. I'm going to be having 3 over 8 to the 2 power, okay? Minus, I'm going to be having the same thing on this. I'm going to be having 5 over 8 to the 2 power, okay? So what do we have right now? So we have 3 over 8 to the 2 power and 5 over 8 to the 2 power. 3 over 8 to the 2 power minus is not and, because when I use in mathematics, we're careful to use language. So when I say and, I'm saying addition or plus. So it's not and yet, it's minus. Now another word for minus in math is difference, okay? So I have 3 over 8 to the 2 power minus 5 over 8 to the 2 power. So with okay, without thinking too much, we know 8 to the 2 power is equals 8 times 8, right? So here we're going to be having 3 over 64 minus 5 over 64, okay? So this is fractional. So this tends to fraction right now. So what do we do from here? We have 3 over 64 and we have 5 over 64. So in fraction, we say whenever we have a common base, because now we have a common base. So in another word, we have a common denominator, right? So the two denominators are the same, 64, 64, right? So what do we do from here when we have the same denominator? We don't waste our time. What we do, we take one of the denominator and subtract the numerator, okay? So how do we do that? We're gonna say 3 minus 5 over 64, okay? So let me wipe this away right here. Yeah, I'm gonna clean it so that I have enough space. So I've done that. So right here, we're gonna be having like 3 minus 5. How many is that? So 3 minus 5 is kind of like, oh, why are you not saying 5 minus 3? No. So I have to do it the way it is. It's 3 minus 5, it's not 5 minus 3. So now 3 minus 5 is showing that you have $3, right? But you win $5, okay? So you have $3, but you still owe somebody $5. So now you're going to pay the $3 you have in your pockets, right? Once you pay that, you're still going to be owing what? $2. So you're still owing debt. So now we're going to be having minus 2, right? Yeah. Plus 3 minus 5 is minus 2, yeah. Minus 2 over 64. So that's what we have. Now, we cannot leave this like this. According to the law of fraction, we can't leave this like this because we still have something that can go in between them, like 2 can go into 64, right? So we still have something common between them. So what do? we're going to put the minus right here. They're going to share the minus, both of them. The numerator and the denominator are going to share the minus sign. So we say, how many 2 do we have in 2? It's just 1. So how many 2 do we have in 64? 2 going to 3, 2 going to 6 is 3, and 2 going to 6 is 3, 2 going to 4 is 2, that's 32, right? Okay. So we're going to be having 1 all over 32. This is the answer. It's negative, okay? So the answer is 1 over 32. That is the answer. I would have liked us to do one more, or we call it a day. I don't know. Okay, we call it a day. So don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to our channel. So this is SCT. This is SCT question, SAT question. This is a test prep question. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to our channel. So we shall be having more video coming. So just subscribe and thank you and like it. So if you need anything you don't understand right here, put it at the comment section below. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.